Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got these curls. Now, I have not done a wash and go since March, so it's been a while. I kind of stopped doing them because I went through this phase where I was like, oh, I want to wear my hair straight. So I started blow drying my hair, flat ironing it, and then I felt like I was giving myself heat damage. Then I started just washing it, putting it into braids, washing it, putting it into braids. So I've literally just been wearing two braids like for the past few months. Since clearing out my YouTube room and seeing how much hair products I still have, I figured I am gonna go back to just doing wash and goes so that I can get some more use out of those products before I just throw everything out. So in this video, I kind of just use products that I've already used before, but just different combinations because I'm really just trying to get rid of everything that I have at this point. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And yeah, let's just jump into the video. Okay, so this is not a fresh wash and go. I actually washed my hair last week. Like I said, when I wash it, I just put it in two braids. So since my hair is still clean, I'm basically going to be doing a refresh, not necessarily a wash and go. So of course, I'm just going to start by taking out one of my braids and parting out a section that I can go ahead and start working with. Since my hair is dry, I am going to go ahead and start by just adding moisture to my hair. This is just water, and I'm not gonna make it soaking wet, but I am gonna make sure that it's wet enough for the product to like soak into my hair a bit easier than if it was completely dry. The first product I'm using is this Marc Anthony 100% extra virgin coconut oil and shea butter hydrating curl cream. And I actually don't think I've ever used this particular product before, but like I said, I'm just trying to get rid of stuff. So I'm taking a generous amount of that and I'm working it through the section, making sure that each strand of hair is like thoroughly coated with this stuff. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Miss Jessie's Multicultural Curls. And again, just working it through, making sure each strand has some of this product on it. I am being a bit more heavy-handed with the product and adding more water as I need to, just because I haven't really been treating my hair with the best care lately. So I want to make sure that it is super moisturized. And of course from there, I'm gonna go ahead and separate that section into smaller sections so I can use my diamond brush and really make sure that my curls are gonna be defined. From there, I'm pretty much repeating that same process over and over again. I ended up doing 4 sections on each side of my head. So it really didn't take long, maybe like 30 minutes to finish my entire head. I did notice with the first section that it took a little bit longer for me to like work the product through my ends. And since I know I haven't been treating my ends with the most care lately, I am gonna make sure that with this section, I spray more water on my ends so that I can make sure that I can work the product through easier. Again, another really important step I just want to reiterate is making sure that you are working the product through and not just putting it like on that top layer of hair. I've noticed that with me, that is how I get the most definition and like the juiciest looking curls, because it doesn't just look juicy on the top, it looks juicy on the inside as well. That can't happen unless you're making sure all of your hair is getting the product. So that's why I take a little bit of time and just make sure that I'm working the product through with my hands. And then when I go in at the end with my diamond brush with smaller sections, that is just making sure that the product is like really worked through and each strand does have all the love that it needs. And I'm pretty much repeating the same process throughout my entire head. So I'll just be quiet now.
Wish I could make you stay, 'cause baby I love you. Why you tryna break us up when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop, 'cause baby I love you. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you. No, I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. Bring out the sweetness of my life. Oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that, show
Once that's done, I'm using my Got To Be Glued spiking gel, and I'm gonna use that to lay my edges. I normally would use like Eco Styler or something, but I cannot find my Eco Styler gel right now, so I just used the first gel that I saw. Be careful with this gel because I like to lay like a scarf over my edges when they're done, and it does get white. So if you're not gonna like let your hair air dry, just be careful that the product will turn white. I just simply put some water on it and like the whiteness went away, so it was fine. Now it's the next day, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take my hair down. As you guys know, I sleep with the pineapple when I do wash and goes or like when my hair is curly. So I'm using this Cream of Nature Coconut Milk Essential 7 Treatment Oil, and I'm just layering that over my hair. From here, I'm just gonna use my pick, fluff it out a little bit, and go ahead and do a side part because I just don't like how middle parts look on me. I'm also gonna separate any curls that I notice have clumped together, and this is something that normally happens with the Denman brush, which is fine, but separating just gives me more fullness. Okay y'all, so this is how my hair came out as you saw in the intro, and honestly I am super shocked that it looks as good as it does. I really was not expecting it to have any sort of shape, which it doesn't really have shape. Like I definitely see that it's time for a trim, but it's not as bad as I was expecting. You can see some areas where like my ends are just shot because when I wear my hair in 2 braids, like I talked about in the beginning, I just put rubber bands at the bottom and I just rip the rubber bands out when it's time to wash my hair again. So like you can see this little, like this looks really bad, this piece, and like just, you know, some of my ends need a little bit of work, but I think it's nothing that a trim can't help. This combination of products is just like amazing. My hair was still shiny even before I put the oil in it, and honestly I don't know why I added the oil because it didn't really need it, but it's just something that I'm used to doing. Seeing my hair like this makes me want to not cut it. I have been like really considering cutting my hair really short, like shorter than I've ever gone before, but seeing these curls just makes me want to continue to grow my hair out. This is where it reaches in the back, which to me still seems kind of short given the fact that I haven't done a wash and go in a few months, but maybe I'm just not remembering what my hair looked like back in March when I did a wash and go. Overall, I am thoroughly impressed. Like, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think. If there's any other products that you guys want me to try, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one.